name's Ashley Reynolds. I lost my mother when I was 12 years old due to a heart attack.
My name is Anthony, and I have not personally experienced the loss of a close loved one.
My name is Kristen Daugherty. I lost my dad suddenly to a heart attack right after college.
My name is Ben, and I lost my father when I was 18 as a sophomore in college, and he passed away due to cirrhosis of the liver.
My name is Janelle. I lost my father when I was 13 years old to a car accident.
My name is Sean Harris. My loss was my father when I was 13 years old. I lost him to a bone marrow failure disorder.
One thing that really helped was just having a really strong support system of my family and my friends. For whenever I did get down and out about it, they were there to help lift me up.
Started doing things that honored him, and that meant, helping to take care of my mom and my little sister. I just put an extra bit of care into the people who were in my life in order to make my dad proud.
Your grief is going to be with you, but to be able to have that perspective that you can benefit from struggle, if you can face whatever that incredible difficulty was, you're going to be that much stronger and resilient moving forward.
What's made me resilient in my grief journey is having a great support system, my family, friends, and also being able to share my story.
I'm a public school teacher, and I think this day is really important because children are going to sometimes experience death within the school year, and it can be really hard for them to figure out who they want to open up to and talk to about their loss, whether it be to their friends or teachers.
I see adults going through loss and how difficult it is. Imagine what it's like when you're even younger or just a child and still figuring out what's going on in the world.
The only wrong way to grieve is not to grieve at all. And so I really appreciate that as a counselor, I'm able to sit with kids and give them the coping skills that they need to get through the school day when all of this other stuff is going on in their lives at home.
They don't, I think, have the voice to express how they feel about a loss many times, or it's not listened to perhaps.
Us as a society creating an environment which it's okay to talk about grief and a loss of a loved one that allows children to better able to manage their grief journey.
So I think it's important that we raise awareness and raise an environment where, it's okay for these kids to feel comfortable grieving, and that's okay for people to recognize that children grieve and that children grieve differently than adults do.
Comfort Zone Camp helps provide kids with the coping skills that they can use in the real world to better manage their grief.
It also allows kids to just be kids again. A lot of times when a child has lost a loved one, they have to grow up very quickly and take on adult responsibilities.
I went a month or so after my mom passed away, and it was just so nice to know that I wasn't alone and that the feelings that I was feeling were completely normal and other people were feeling them as well.
A safe place to express that grief and share their story amongst others who've lost, not in an isolated fashion, but in a very supportive and safe community.
Positive space where it's okay to feel however they may be feeling, and to meet a community of others that are feeling similar ways.
Kids get to be in that bubble with people who get it, and they leave certainly with coping skills, and they leave better understanding their feelings, but for the most part they're no longer alone, and they don't have to pretend anymore.